What's up, gang? Chris Card's back. Through the mail Monday, our first return of 4 comes from North Texas, Texas. Hope everyone had a fantastic week. Football is back. Hopefully that goes smoothly. It might not. And our first return is David Need. Oh, look at that sweet card signed right there. David Need, first overall pick by the Rockies in the 93 expansion draft. Started opening day for them, so he's got a lot of firsts for the Rockies. First strikeout, first start, first all that stuff. So faced the Mets, actually. Faced the Mets and Dwight Gooden. Dwight Gooden and the Mets got the best of him in that game. Look at that Stadium Club members-only card signed really nicely. David Need was a hot commodity back then. That Bowman card right there was some money right there. So he was left unprotected by the Braves. Don't forget, the Braves had just come off a World Series with the Blue Jays. They were stacked, so their 40-man roster was pretty stacked. It was between David Need and Deion Sanders. The Braves initially protected Need from the expansion draft, and Ted Turner was wondering why Deion Sanders wasn't being protected. So unfortunately, Need became the odd man out. Who knows what would have happened if he would have stayed with the Braves. He went to Colorado, where he was mainly ineffective. His slider stopped sliding. His fastball became straighter because of the altitude, and he did not fare well, and it was out of the game at the age of 28. Sells farm equipment now for his father's company down in Texas. He was the last player to wear the number 17 before Todd Helton, and that number, of course, was retired in 2012, I do believe, or 2014, actually. So there you have it, guys. A great signer, a great return from David Need. On to the next.
You are a real man, Deion, I'll say that.
Second of 4 returns today, coming to us from Cleveland, Ohio, in a long envelope. Must have been during my era of ran out of small envelopes. And let's see if I can get this thing open. There we go. They're in there. Let's get this index card out. Unsigned. And we have vintage. Vintage cards. Dick Tomanek looks like. Dick Tomanek pitched between the years of 53 and 59 sporadically. In fact, so sporadic that these are his only 2 main baseball cards out there. I'm not sure if there's any oddball cards of him out there. Probably. There's oddball cards of everybody. But this was it, 58 and 59 tops. That's all he has for cards. So this was an easy one. It's got that sweet Indians logo on it. Really nice looking card, signed very nicely. 89 years young, 6'1", 175 pounds during his playing days. They used to call him Bones. And there you have it, guys. Great return from him. On to the next. No mystery here. We've got Larry Miggins from North Houston, Texas. Larry Miggins played, he's sporadically for the Cardinals in 48 and 52. 95 years young, this guy. I think some of these guys like forget to put the cards back in, have to like open up the envelope and put the cards back in it. I'm not sure why some of these envelopes look like they've been opened, but I guess that's it. There it is. I had one card to send him, and it's signed nicely there in blue ballpoint pen. Very nicely. Also signed the index card. He's one of 17 players left that played in the 40s after Howie Judson, a friend of the channel, just passed away. Childhood friend of Vince Scully, who called one of his 2 career home runs. And hey, fun little Chris Cards fact or tip. If you are getting index card signed, you're not quite sure who they're from by looking at them, go ahead and get some blue painter's tape, put their name on the back of it. That way you can easily identify them later on. Okay, gang, last return from Fresno, California. There's my Sally Ride stamp. Rip her face in half. And see who we've got. Whoops, ripped the index card, but it was not signed. That's dangerous. I got these flimsy index cards, which I didn't mean to buy, but I'm using them anyway, so I guess I'm bound to rip a few of them. Eddie Zosky, shortstop of the future for the Toronto Blue Jays. Did not quite work out that way. He couldn't hit and he couldn't field. Did okay in the minors for a shortstop, I guess, at the time, but lots of awesome cards to get signed, which is why I sent him a grip of cards. He loves signing, so I said, hey, let's get these signed. So signed very nicely in blue Sharpie. Really some awesome cards back then in that era. He played parts of 5 seasons, 44 total games, starting from, 92 all the way up to 2000. He had cups of coffee with the Marlins, Brewers, and the Astros, but mainly with the Blue Jays. He was the 22nd best prospect in the game in 1991, ahead of guys like Jeff Bagwell, Chipper Jones, and Jim Thome. And just didn't work out for him, as it often does with some of these guys, but he's a great signer, great guy, looks great in that Blue Jay uniform. And that's it. Boom. Thank you, Mr. Zosky. And that's it, guys. Put it in the books. Through the Mail Monday, number 87. Thanks for joining me. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this week's returns. Like the video. And, of course, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. I do this every single Monday. Randomly throughout the week, I'll have some other videos up. It's been a while since I've done that. Just not a lot of time. Our state's burning down right now, so a lot of fish to fry for Chris Cards, and just haven't been able to get to a lot of the stuff I want to get to. So bear with me, guys. I'm at least pumping out these Through the Mail Mondays because I love doing it, and it's quick and easy. Try to make this one a little bit quicker after my New York Mets, 86 Mets Love Fest video from last Monday. So that's it, guys. Stay safe out there. Hope everyone's doing a great job. Football's back. That's exciting, and that's all I've got to say. See ya.